Just so you know, you're actually not allowed to record out here. And there's the thing from the judges, so I just want to let you know I'm not jamming you up. What's that? I know he's still recording, but technically it's a contempt of court violation if the judge doesn't want to go after you. So I just want to let you know. So I would ask
Licensed
you this,
attorneys.
Yep. I'll let you read that, but you do need to turn off the phone. Thank you.
Cell phones, electronic tablets. I'm not in the courtroom though.
Keep reading them. It's still on there. Any court administration area.
What's considered? It doesn't specify what's a court administration area.
You can actually look up top. It says court administration.
Oh, okay. So, in those areas then?
Anywhere that's considered court administration. So I do need you to turn off the phone, please. Thank you.
The whole building is considered court administrative area?
Anything on this floor is yes. Anything that's court related, yes, here.
But there's county offices here.
Yep, and I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, I'm not. It says near. I'm reading it here. Near. It's very ambiguous, the language. Near any. I'm a journalist. I'm just gathering some content for a story.
That. So actually, it's funny. You know when Prince died?
No.
Prince died a few years ago, and all the media had to come here. They actually were not allowed to record in here. So they had to get special permission from a judge to even record inside anything that comes in here.
When Prince died, why would the media come here?
Because he had court actions that were here as
oh, okay.
His estate, and
probate court.
People were interested in his circumstance. So
okay, gotcha.
So anything that includes court administration or in front of the courtrooms, which are down this hall and on the second floor down that hall.
So this would be considered some type of common area. So as long as I'm not next to a courtroom.
Nope. This entire floor is court administration or court. So I'm telling you, this entire floor is. Okay. If you want to go walk around downstairs, be my guest. If you want to walk upstairs, courts are all that way. So that is where you're at. So.
Yeah, but it says it's used.
I'm looking to cause a
I don't want to. I'm not trying to. You're the one. Listen, I'm not trying to.
I just gave you that.
I'm reading what you gave me here, and it says, in courtroom, hearing room, or grand jury proceeding, or in any other court facility, including areas used for court administration. What is? Okay, but I mean, I don't. This is not. I'm not. I'm in a hallway.
I don't have any better answer for you.
But this is a hallway.
So
it's a hallway.
That's all I have for you. So thank you.
Do you use this hallway for court administration? I'm being fair. I'm trying to be fair.
I'm trying to give you an answer to. Yes, this is considered courts. That's all.
But it's.
People do conduct court activity in all of this area. Attorneys meet with clients. There are people that have private conversations out in the hallways. So it's all inclusive.
Is there judges here right now?
There are.
Is this judge here that wrote this? Is the chief judge, Kevin Mark? Is he here?
He does not office out of this building.
He doesn't even work here?
He doesn't office out of this building. He's the chief judge of the district, but he doesn't office out of this building.
Gotcha. So I don't know. How can a judge hold you in contempt of court if you're not even in their courtroom? You know, I don't see how in a hallway. You know, how would I be held in contempt? Like, you're giving me an order here that's saying that my constitutional right of freedom of press gathering. I understand what you said about Prince. I get it. And, you know, the other reporters.
Write a letter to Judge Mark to ask for his further.
Yeah, I want to make sure. Yeah, I need to have standing. So
we
just
don't have
by.
an answer for you.
No, I just need to have standing in whatever whatever legal action I'm gonna take here. Mm-hmm. So I need to have some standing. So what happens? What are you gonna do if I don't stop recording? If I just exercise my rights peacefully and continue to record, what would you do at that point?
It is potentially a contempt issue because it is an order that's issued by the judge.
Yeah, so I need to know what would happen.
What I'm saying is if you have further question about what the judge intended, you can certainly write a letter to him and ask Judge Mark to clarify.
I doubt he's going to answer me. I'm not going to have standing in the case. So if I'm charged with contempt, or can I get your names just so I know?
You bet. Sergeant Pat Schwarzoff
and Deputy Pat Murphy.
Pat Murphy, okay, and Schwarzoff. Yeah, no, I just need to have standing in these types of cases because, you know, maybe the journalist that came here before, I'm also an activist that I'm trying to, you know, create some change here, and I don't see what's the issue about filming in a public hallway. It doesn't really make a big deal.
Enforcing what the judge has said.
And I understand, but if you're going to enforce it, handing me a paper, that's not enforcing it. Enforcing it is, you know, you telling me, hey, if you don't stop recording, we're going to arrest you. Are you a law enforcement officer?
I am a law enforcement officer.
Okay, so if you're going to go that, if you don't want it, and I don't think you want to do that. But what I'm saying is, Sergeant, what I'm saying is that I don't want you to do that. I really don't. But I need to have some sort of standing in court. So if you're going to tell me, so I can fight this order as being unconstitutional, you understand? So if you're going to say,
No, you can certainly.
So if you're going to tell me, I know I understand it, but that's it's nothing personal against you. I get you're doing your job, deputy. I'm
And all we're doing is just informing you of what the judge.
and I'm reading what the
said.
judge is saying, and like I said, if you're going to tell me, hey, I'm going to arrest you if you don't stop, then I will gladly leave your building, and I have standing because now I was threatened that I was going to be arrested, and now I can say, hey, listen, I was threatened and removed from a building because. But it doesn't have to get to the point where I'm arrested, right? It doesn't.
Right.
We both don't want it to get there.
Listen to what I said carefully. I said it could potentially be a contempt issue. We're informing you about what the judge's order is, and we're giving you that information.
Yeah. Okay. I understand that you're just handing me a judge's order.
And sometimes we just have to inform people about what the information is.
And I see the judge's order. I believe it to be unconstitutional. But if it comes to the point where I'm saying, hey, listen, you're going to be arrested if you don't stop and leave immediately, then I can take it to a higher court than this judge, and we can try and work it out there. And that's the way I like to do it. I'm not going to resist you. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to, I'll even stand over here if it makes you feel any better.
That would be helpful. So I'm sure that my sergeant is just trying to get maybe some additional information.
Clarification and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'll stand over here, okay? Again, I just believe it. I could understand in a courtroom. I mean, judges, they have control of their courtroom, and but I just don't see the purpose.
But we also have people that conduct court business out in the hallways, talking to clients, attorneys talking with each other. So again, this whole area is considered part of the court administration.
The whole hallway.
The hallway, and then we have courtrooms upstairs on the second floor. So again, court business can be conducted in these areas.
On the second floor, and there's a basement here.
There's a basement. That's where the law library is.
Okay, and recording is that?
I don't know the rule in that circumstance because again, it's down at the law library, so that's where the access point is for people to search public record.
Okay.
So, but these floors where the court can be held.
So, yeah. I just don't. It's very ambiguous. The orders are so ambiguous, just like the law sometimes,
Yep.
It can kind of it's like you can make an argument either way, but in order to make that argument, you have to be in front of a judge. Maybe not this judge, because I doubt he would disagree with his own order, but maybe another judge, a higher up judge, a federal judge. And that's all I'm trying to do here. I'm not trying to give you a hard time, just trying to affect a little bit of change, government transparency. That's
all
it.
we're trying to do is inform you about the information that we.
I get it. I get what you're trying to do. And that's why I stepped over here,
I appreciate it.
just trying to de-escalate situation, and we can see what, maybe he can get some clarification and we can move on.
So, if you want to continue to record right here on the stuff, you absolutely can, okay?
Okay, so
Thank you for
I
your
can
time.
record in the hallways here?
As long as you're not on the carpet. Yep, the carpet's the only place that's considered that.
Thank you for getting clarification
You
from me.
bet, and that's why we do it.
I appreciate it. But wait, just want to, one more, can I get clarification on one more thing before you leave, please?
You bet.
Okay. So if I go on the carpet, what happens?
And that's the decision that somebody else is going to make. We're not going to deal with that today, so thank you.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Deputy. I appreciate it. Sergeant, thank you for your time. That doesn't make any sense, because even if I just stood right here where I'm not on the carpet, look. And watch this. And if you want to get even crazier. Not on the carpet.